5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, party people in the place to be. What's going on? We good, McGiggles? McGiggles, are we good? What? It's low? Well, turn it up then. I don't know what to say. Like, are you really having problems? McGiggles? It's just low. Okay. Might have to fix that situation, ladies and gentlemen, because we can't have low stuff on the air. So we're going to turn this up right here. How does it sound now? Yeah? Oh, McGiggles. Like, what is going on? Okay. Party people in the place to be. While we figure this out, I will tell you where we are. We are here live from Dope City. As per usual, I'm in the leather jacket. Don't ask any questions, but here I am. There you are, and we're about to do what we do. Oh, man, it's almost been a full year since this show has started, and, you know, I don't know what to say. It's been a brilliant ride and stuff, and we've been through some, like, hardcore stuff, like, through changes with the production and stuff, and, like, you know, if anybody remembers the very first episode, it was very bare bones, you know what I mean? We've come a long way since then, and a lot of people were promised the caveat to come back when we had things in order. Well, that is being fulfilled tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and for a very special reason. The man that I bring to you now is one of my good friends. He's one of your good friends, too, you know? I have this on good authority. And this man is Orlando legend. He has 13 albums to his credit, and this 13th one is an amazing one, ladies and gentlemen, and stuff. And we're going to hear a lot from it and stuff. Here with him is EMMIT DOBBYN and my main man, Jim Myers from Milk Carton Superstars. The album is called Obscurity, and the artist is Marc with a C. Performing the song, One of These Are Gonna Be Your Day. Here is the Marc with a C trio. Guys, take it away.
You won't be jumping out of your skin forever. Pretty soon the jitters have gotta go away. Things can't always be so damn untethered. Pretty soon it might just be okay. Though it's tough to say since it sounds so cliche, like a rhyme scheme that goes A. You can use this song like lingerie. You can stain it up once and throw it away, but one of these are gonna be your day. So look at your pulse and really think about it. A few beeps and then a slow decay. You can search in vain for angioscopics, but we're more than just an alphanumeric display. Though it's tough to say since it sounds so cliche, like a rhyme scheme that goes A. When Gilmore led the Floyd Brigade, they still had on the turning away. So one of these are gonna be your day. Most of what we know is temporary. Just a few sleeps and the bat dwindles away. Now you can search for islands that you don't get, or you can be your own Daniel Faraday. Though it's tough to say since it sounds so cliche, like a rhyme scheme that goes A. If you're in a hole you didn't make, well maybe it's just special K, but one of these are gonna be your day. One of these are gonna be your day.
was beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hey. Marc with a C, how you doing?
I'm good. I am happy to be here.
I am happy that you are here. I'm happy that all three of you guys are here. Welcome once again.
It's so hot in here. It's like
It's
Duke
very
Energy
hot.
took over.
And it's for the camera right here. Check out the sweat. You know what I mean? Yeah, granted, wearing a leather jacket. Don't worry about it. I'm just keeping it punk rock for myself. You know what I'm saying? So that was a brilliant song. One of these are going to be your day from the new album Obscurity. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that a lot because the last time you were here, we talked, a little bit about you going to Canada to record the record. In fact, we might even put a piece of that in this episode right here. Oh, see, this is why I'm going to miss you when you go out of town because everybody's going to be like, see, Marc's gone. We don't need you, bro.
I'm not really going for that long. It's in the fabric of time.
Okay.
Think about it. Like when you think about America and the fact that, civil rights only happened like what feels like 5 minutes ago and it's still in the process of happening, then Marc's jaunt to Canada is going to be a blink. Like it's just you're closing your eyes, open them back up. That's it. That's how long I'll be gone.
You're still here. This is what I'm talking about, people. Marc with a C is still here, at least right now. Okay, we just saw that. So yeah. We're talking about the trip to Canada. I want to know about it. I want you to talk to me about the trip.
First, I packed a suitcase, and then I made sure I had snacks.
Oh, the snacks is real.
But then I found out that customs is that they'll crack way down on you depending on which snacks you bring. So I had to dump those at the airport.
Yes.
So I had to get different snacks in Canada.
New snacks, bro.
Yeah. One of those snacks was poutine, which is the greatest thing ever.
Fries.
And all your protein bars, well, one side says what the protein bar is in English.
Yeah.
The other side, it's the little differences. It's all in Quebec, so it's all French.
Yeah.
That was one of the major takeaways. Canada in late spring, summer looks exactly like Lake County, Florida. It's just green, rolling grass everywhere. And they got mosquitoes. They don't tell you, but they got mosquitoes.
Huh.
And I made a record with one of my teenage idols, Jordan Zadarozny of Blink of the Star, while I was there fighting off the mosquitoes, bare-knuckled with French protein bars.
And poutine to help you recharge when you were done.
It was 2 weeks of starch. It was
Just
great.
2 weeks of fries and gravy.
Yeah, and I have not found poutine in Florida that can compare. It's just not even.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they're doing wrong. How can you mess up fries, beef gravy, and cheese curd? How can you mess that up?
I guess there's ways.
We're doing it.
It's
We're doing
happening
it.
in this state. I see. Guys, get your stuff together. Get the poutine right for Mr. Marc with the C. That's what I say.
That's why do you think I make music for the poutine that I can buy after the show?
The
group never gets any poutine because we don't make enough money. And even if we did, I wouldn't make Jim and Emmett sit through Floridian poutine. It's god awful.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I agree with you because I will do some pretty messed up stuff for fries. But I'm just
right
saying.
there with you.
Yeah, exactly. So
Now Emmett's had real poutine before though. Emmett has had the real stuff.
So there you go. How about you, Jim? Are you the only poutine-less one of the group?
Yes.
I have
See,
not. You guys
had
got to get
poutine.
on the same page here. Get them some poutine, and then band synergy is the formation right after.
We'll be too full and.
I mean, don't play right after that. I'm just saying, like, you have a bonding experience with the poutine, and then the next time you rock, you're like, we had the poutine power.
This band goes through enough band bondage, okay? Let me tell you.
In fact, that's the name of your next live album, Marc. What is
Band
it?
Bondage.
Band Bondage.
Recorded by Chris LeBrane.
Yep.
At the Social.
I brought my Fisher-Price tape recorder. We're going to do it.
The Citrus Bowl. You got it renamed for the day. It's going to be great. This makes no sense to anybody listening outside
Nobody at all. But this is what we do when we get together. We have nonsensical conversations that are beautiful.
Then we start referencing Zappa. It all goes downhill.
That's on the way. That's on the way. But alongside with Mr. Jordan producing this record, the artwork, which is so vaporwave, it like amazes my soul. Talk about that because you've worked with this artist before. We've talked about it before.
Yeah, that's my favorite visual artist. She goes by That Catherine, a.k.a. Catherine Miller. She is my favorite visual artist that exists and lives and breathes. And this is the third part of a trilogy that began with the album Unicorns Get More Bacon, and then there was an EP in between called Half Serious, Half Kidding, and then this one. And that Catherine's been the artiste behind all of the visual styles of those records. But we've worked in the past and future. I'm never going to... I don't ever want to put something out that Catherine didn't...
Yeah.
You slab her... What do you say? Swab over? Like brush?
Yeah, like her aesthetic.
But digitally.
Her digital aesthetic or digital swish.
I've been seeing people use the word aesthetic in weird ways lately.
I've been trying to use it for the correct ones, but
I guess in her case, it's totally aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so the cover of the record has an Innick shuck, which is a Canadian thing. Now, you might have seen it on the cover of Rush's Test for Echo, but I guarantee you, Rush did not invent the Innick shuck. This is something that... if you get into the really uninhabitable parts of Canada, people will build little stone people and leave it behind. Like, yes, you can live here. You can't. You won't die if you stay the night here. There is fresh water. There's different ways to build them that all mean different things. And Catherine put an "I am here" in front of an aurora borealis. And there's a lot more going on with that art than I want to take up all your radio time on. But it is beautiful art.
It is very beautiful art. And with that, we're going to get into that second song. So, which song are you doing for us, Mr. Mark?
We're going to play a song called Terribly Popular.
Oh, snap.
Everybody you follow on everything.
All right. The story of our lives, ladies and gentlemen. Terribly Popular from Mark with a C and the trio. Yeah. Let's go for it.
1, 2. Go to parties I don't want to attend, and everybody there wants to be my friend. I'm terribly popular. I'm terribly popular. My selfies all get about 1,000 likes. I'm good at everything and I don't even try. I'm terribly popular. I'm terribly popular. I've been around the block, I'm really good at sex. I'm a gender fluid, other kin just like my parents. I'm terribly popular. I'm terribly popular. I was blessed with good genes and hot cheekbones. Maybelline base or stuff on my skin tones. Because I'm terribly popular. I'm terribly popular. I still talk about how lonely I am. It might seem true, but then again, I'm terribly popular. I'm terribly popular. They say that everybody gets the blues, but when they do, they just mean you. Because I'm terribly popular. Oh, I'm terribly popular. I got tons of money, so I get stuff for free. Rappers run their new diss tracks by me. Because I'm terribly popular. I'm terribly popular. I sleep alone in a princess bed. Yeah, oh yeah, I retweeted what I just said. I'm terribly popular. I'm terribly popular. Is this my drink or just a sponsored ad? Don't you want my life now, Dad? I'm terribly popular. I'm terribly popular. Totally. I'm terribly popular. I'm terribly popular.
Yes, indeed. That was Terribly Popular from the Mark with a C trio. So, in addition to Obscurity being produced by Jordan, and I struggle with his last name. Let's give that a couple of tries. What's his last name?
It's Man, now you got me.
Zadarozny. Zadarozny.
This is the talk I have with everyone when they ask,
Yeah.
how do you say his last name? Like he just, walks into places like Zadarozny. The people that didn't even ask, it's just second nature now.
Exactly. And the art is by that Catherine, and who did the mastering on here? Pretty big name.
That's none other than Kramer. He was in the band Shockabilly.
Not the guy from Seinfeld.
No, Marc Kramer from Shockabilly and Butthole Surfers fame, and of course Bongwater, and a lot of other names that I don't know if I should be saying on the air. But that Kramer.
That Kramer.
And he should change his name to that Kramer.
That Catherine, that Kramer. You know?
Synergy. You're talking about synergy.
Synergy.
We'll all get together, eat poutine. That's now that EMMIT.
Exactly.
It's that Jim on drums.
Jim.
This is that camera. I'm just Mark with a C. I'll be the odd duck out, so everybody knows to look at me.
I like the way you think.
Kramer has mastered records by Ween, Lowe, Daniel Johnston. It's really impossible to name everything he's done. And he most recently mastered Nuclear Bubble Wrap. And didn't he master the Milk Carton Superstars record, Jim?
That's correct.
That's right. Jim is in a really killer band called Milk Carton Superstars.
Yes,
and
he is.
And I passed Kramer along. Was like, hey, mastered this record, guys. And told them first, of course. I mean, I didn't make it happen. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it sound that way. But I was like, Jim, did you know that this living legend will master your record? And he went, okay. Because that's kind of how Jim talks.
and also, of course, Milk Carton Superstars were subjects of Live from Dope City. I believe you guys were episode 3. Episode 3. And yeah, so it's all family here, ladies and gentlemen. So I saw that you have a video for Terribly Popular, which I dig. You know, I like the very end with the heart in your hands.
Did you know EMMIT actually shot and directed that while being in the video?
That's what I'm talking about. Doing the double duty right there, EMMIT. I applaud it. I admire it. You know what I'm saying? And I saw that you also have another video for the next song that you're going to be playing.
Yeah, that's for Low Rent Truman Show. It was done by the Emmy-nominated Tim Labonte. Now, he's just in my phone as Tim Labonte, but he gets really mad if I don't say the Emmy-nominated Tim Labonte every time. And it's true, he was nominated for an Emmy, but he just really likes to wear it. Like, you know, when some people go to Publix and they're like, well, you can have boar's head or just regular meat, and when they say boar's head, they like yell it proudly like, boar's head, duh. That's him with Emmy-nominated.
Okay, well, I guess with that being said, with a video from the Emmy-nominated Tim Labonte, this is the Do the Right Thing Club recipient, Chris LeBrane, and they're going to play the Low Rent Truman Show, and of course this is the poutine-eating champion, Mark with a C, and his trio. Ladies and gentlemen, take it away.
After years of speculation, conspiracy theories, and tinfoil, we have a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a problem, Major Tom. We're going to figure that out while we discuss different things. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a whole bunch of things you won't be seeing, like B-roll that was taken, and we probably won't talk about it right now, but there was supposedly an argument about Star Wars in here that I missed because I was running the show, but I can't wait to go back to the footage and check it out later.
Okay, so, I think we shorted out the guitar.
It happens.
We're going to try it one more time, and boy, that couldn't have happened at a better time, could it?
Orlando rock and roll, man. That's what we do. You know what I mean? We've seen worse. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Low Rent Truman Show, Mark with a C Trio.
After years of speculation, conspiracy theories, and tinfoil hats, it turned out the Illuminati wasn't rumor, it's a fact. And the presidents were involved, and all of Hollywood too. Your nutty religious neighbors, honestly everyone but you. It's lonely like the Low Rent Truman Show. All of us control everything you've ever known. Santa Claus was just a construct to prop up the patriarchy, and your parents bought into it so the truth would remain foggy. Eyes Wide Shut was really a documentary of all the fun we have without you. Come on, you gotta admit it's funny, though it's lonely like a lone Truman Show. All of us control everything you've ever known. If I were kidding, I would totally tell you, bro. But all of us control everything you've ever known. The shadow government is only there to mess with you. And yeah, all that stuff on dollar bills too. It's the makers of Bacardi, the annoying paparazzi. It's the Muppets, even Fozzie. We've always known the truth, and we thought you'd get the picture. In fact, we thought we were being blunt. Each time we'd all appear successful, while you felt stuck in a rut. And that's why you don't get pop culture and feel outside of us all. Well, I have to break it to you. You are. I know it's lonely like a lone Truman Show. All of us control everything you've ever known. If I were kidding, I would totally tell you, bro. But you know.
Indeed, I do know. And what I do know is that I am so glad that Jim, Mark, and Emmett are in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark with the C Trio just did the Low Rent Truman Show right here. And while you were fixing your guitar, we were talking about the argument, the Star Wars argument, which I cannot wait to watch. I'm just saying.
Well, it didn't get that far, and it wasn't really an argument. It was
a debate, a high-spirited debate.
It was two people that didn't let each other finish what they were saying, is what it was. So we both knew that we weren't going to agree with what the other one was saying, so we were just interrupting each other in an attempt to infuriate before we even got to the words.
That's what I love. I love it. That's
you know, like politics.
You guys are truly my friends. You know, that's what we do.
Yeah, I guess it's like a debate. Yeah.
Yeah, a debate. You know, like Rose hates my debating. It gets really bad.
What do you argue against?
What do we argue? Anything? Anything and everything, above ground and underground. Like, you know, from the radio show to what we're going to watch. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah. Yeah. What?
That face.
Anyway. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
We're going to argue tonight. I know.
Do you need a safe space, Mr. LeBrane?
I need to live it in your record room, you know.
That's the whole house now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's just taken over.
It was just give me a corner. You know, I got that. You know, so.
We'll see.
Like you guys are doing this here, which I am so grateful for. But of course, the big deal is tomorrow night.
That's right. Tomorrow night is Saturday.
Yes, tomorrow is Saturday. All sorts of things happen. There's going to be Saturday morning cartoons, and you know that ends when Soul Train comes on. Anyway, no, what we're talking about, of course, is your record release party at the Geek Easy.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it. If you happen to be on your way to the Geek Easy and you realize, oh no, I forgot my wallet, you could still come in. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could just walk in and celebrate this record with us. All we want to do is play you rock and roll songs and for you to listen to them. That's it. No other requirements whatsoever. And this is actually going to be the last show that the trio does for a couple of months. We're taking a little break.
Why do you always have bad news from me every
That's
time?
not bad news.
Last time you're like, I'm leaving you and going to Canada. Now you're like, the trio is not going to play.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to do solo Mark with the C shows. Are you saying that that's not good enough for you? Why aren't I good enough for you?
You're so good enough for me, man. You're good enough. Why am
That's not what Rose said.
Oh, Lord.
Rose said I'm not good enough for you.
Oh, Rose always says this.
Can I just interject to say, if I look like I'm sweating bullets Dave Mustaine style in here, we have been commenting for 2 hours that something is very broken. Now, it's really cold outside in Florida. It is actually freezing in Florida for those keeping score at home with their Mark with a C pun list. But it's got to be like 95 in this room. Like, it's stupidly hot.
It's pretty hot.
And I sweat at the drop of a hat anyways. And these pajamas are a lot thicker than they look.
Yeah.
Whew, this was a bad choice, man.
Everything I'm wearing is a bad choice. You know?
You should get a shot of the fan.
Look, yeah, the only thing that's keeping us cool, ladies and gentlemen, right now is this fan. So
It's
shout
our
out to
biggest
the fan. Jordan, remember to remind me to put the fan on as a cast member for tonight's show. Because hey,
That was the
doing
MVP.
his part. He's doing his part. He's the MVP.
Making a little noise too.
Right? Adding a little ambiance to the recording unless Pete's taking it out, you know? And stuff. And yeah, of course, like I didn't give a shout out to the crew. Shout out to Petrus right here. Petrus. Of course, Jordan is behind the camera, but there's that hand. And of course, Josh and KAPLAN, you know what I mean? Making it happen. You know what I'm saying?
And Rose giving
And
stern
Rose
looks.
McGiggles, look at her. You look at her. She's a humble human being right there. And of course, I'm Captain Chris, and I just want fries.
I want to thank you for your undying support of not just the stupid songs that I make up, but the Orlando scene in general. Nobody's doing what you're doing here with Live from Dope City. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I mean, it's been years since WPRK Comes Alive went away, and that's been a massive void in Orlando radio. What you're doing... I'm not obviously talking about having us on. Just in general, what you're doing with Orlando bands is so necessary, it's so needed. Thank you.
I
for what you
appreciate
do.
it. Thank you so much. And I love Orlando. I love the music here, and I think that it deserves the shine. It deserves to be known. So I'm doing my part. I hope you guys are watching, you know, and listening. And yeah, we're doing it up. So you guys got one more song from me?
We know a lot of songs, but we had to narrow it down to just one. And since my new record, Obscurity, came out today,
It did come out
you can
today.
get it on vinyl at markwithac.com and markwithac.bandcamp.com, and you can stream it everywhere. We decided, even though that overkill is taking place, let's play a song from that album. You know what? Let's make all the songs that we play tonight from that album. So we're going to do that for you.
Exclusive player.
These are actually, in the case of two of these songs, the first time we've played them live for anybody.
That's what I'm talking about right here.
Brought
live
them
from
for
Dope
you.
City. That is amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Mark with the C trio with the song Please Don't Let My Art Die.
Ready, trio? That was a silent yes.
Ah!
I was going to say activate.
Wonder Twin Powers. Say I don't want a funeral, but nobody listen. Funerals are like birthday parties, and they ain't always about the victim. But what matters is how it feels when all the attendees leave. Like once I was at that funeral and I heard my song sung back to me. Now, death ain't no joke, and death is eternal. Something gets a bunch of clouds. Church says it's a fiery inferno. Or it could be blackness, or maybe we finally rest. Or we might just be unconscious, thinking about how wrong everything went. But I think, please don't let my art die, 'cause it's about the only thing I did right with my life. I tried so hard to be obscure, to make the right people smile. Please don't let my art die. I've seen some great stuff, but I've seen some bad. When I die, some will pretend they always had my back. Now I was pretty hard to pin down, but they'll still exaggerate. While I'm floating in the ether, thinking about the art that I didn't make. Just think about my home base and how they treat me like a joke. Yet somehow I'd win awards when some people could vote. I don't deserve special treatment, but I really tried my best. And I hope you won't forget that, moving on to what comes next. Oh, please tried so hard to be obscure to make the right people smile. Please don't let my art die. Please don't let my art die. It's about the only thing I did right with my life. I tried so hard to be obscure to make the right people smile. Please don't let my art die. Please don't let my art die.
Oh, snap, Muffin Man! That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen! EMMIT DOBBYN, Jim Myers, Marc with a C, Muffin Man! Girl, you thought it was a man, but it wasn't. That's amazing.
Thank you for having us on your spaceship, Captain
That
Chris.
was insane, people. I did not know you were going to play Muffin Man at the end of that. That was great. That was great. So now I'm like, my mind's blown and I can't think now. Cannot think. But I will give it a shot.
Captain's mind.
So I want to thank EMMIT, Jim, and Marc for being on the show. And of course, the show is Anything and Everything Above Ground Underground every Friday night, 7 to 9 on WPRK, WPRK.org, the spot where you can listen live. Of course, the TuneIn app, portable dopeness for the people in the streets. Guys, I'm so glad you guys came here. And of course, you're always welcome to come back. You know,
Do this every week.
we'll just have a poutine party.
Wait, you serious?
I mean, we can.
Listen, you don't realize what you're saying. Rose is in the booth nodding. As we're gonna do this every
She loves
week. Are you
poutine.
guys free next Friday? I'm talking to the band, the
Poutine
people at
party,
home.
though? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about a poutine party.
I'm not sure. We'll talk. I'm not sure I'm signing off on a poutine party.
Hey, I don't know either. But like, look, double albums right there. Look, just obscurity, obscurity. You see what we're doing here right here? People.
See, when it's behind the glass, it's obscured. So
Exactly.
I see what you did.
So, you know, it's a little clearer in focus right here. But yeah, this was live from Dope City. I'm Captain Chris. We're signing off. Rose McGiggles, you know what to do. What? Play the Toro y Moi. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Yay, guys!
Yay.
That was good. It was good. I know it's hot as fuck in here, man. It's hot.
That it is.
Guitar mostly held tuning. It was during Please Don't Let My Heart Die, the low E went a little sour, but
A little sour.
Yeah,
That was real showbiz wearing that leather jacket.
trust me, I'm
Suffer
drenched.
for your art.
Oh, you played Zappa.
yeah, we threw that in for. That's a short song anyway, so
Oh, yeah.
we're like, oh, we could totally fit in Muffin Man.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
And it's also the only one that I can play.
Yeah,
His
same
songs
here.
are hard, and
Oh yeah, like I can play.
I'm not good.
I can play that and Miss Pinky. That's about it. You know.
Can you? Rock me. Wait, you're lefty, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh god.
No, that's better than I can do with it.
Oh.
Oh, it has to be down.
So yeah, that's about as good as I can get.
Still pretty fucking good.
Hey,
We're off
yeah.
the air. Yeah, I can say fuck again. I can say fuck again.
We can say fuck again.
I'm like the guy, the after guy on the hemorrhoid commercial. I can ride a bike again.
And one thing you didn't know, like, are you still filming?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know this, Marc he also used to be on the, on the radio on WPRK with the Real Congregation. And this guy was my hero and always trying to push the envelope with the stuff you could get away with.
Oh man, those are stories right there. You know, the Real Congregation still exists as a podcast at patreon.com/Marc with a C.
Indeed,
But
indeed.
it's not nearly as daring as it was. Here, it was more fun to be daring because I'm like, is this the week I get fired?
Exactly. You know, it's like from Mark with a C to Family Gang and Shrill Show. Anything and everything continues the tradition
I was well
of
behaved
trying
when
to
I had
get
to-
fired
When I
off
had
the
to
air.
sub for you, though, I was well behaved because I didn't want the fire to come down on me.
Hey, and that's great because I had already put the fire on me a couple of times by the time you started doing that.
Like,
so,
oh, thank God, Mark's in.
yeah, you know, like Mark's gonna save my soul this time because I said a couple of things I shouldn't have, you know. But yeah, this was good. This was a good show.